Hi there. So we are back with another session of JamToast with me Vidya on the Home Screen Network, and today I have a very special guest with me. So Alan, let's talk about you. Let's talk about how you started playing music. What was your journey?
My journey, I started off as a guitar player.
Yeah.
When I was around third standard, fourth standard, so I was so inspired by this movie called Boys, which was released in Tamil. So the music director was A.R. Rahman, and then I fall in love with this music, and then I wanted to become a guitar player. And then one of my relatives, apparently she told me that it's actually a dangerous instrument because you're gonna hurt your fingers and blisters gonna come. So I was a kid, so I was so afraid. So then I thought, okay, which instrument, without hurting my hands. So that was so then I thought, okay, piano, keyboard, so which is doesn't harm me. So then I took a piano. Then I used to play the piano or whatever, keyboard, piano, organ, just with one finger, because I was not able to play, I didn't have a formal education, you say. So even I used to play Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. then I used to try it fast, so it was I was not able to play with any of the other fingers except this finger. So
So did you go to school competitions?
Yeah, actually I went to school competition again playing with one finger. So my master kicked me out okay, go practice, come back after 3 to 4 years.
Wow, that's a long time.
So that actually hurt me. Then I started watching YouTube videos, lot of YouTube videos, hell lot of YouTube videos. Then I started how people play with the left hand, right hand together, how you synchronize left hand, right hand, then how you synchronize the pedals. So I was learning. Then after 3 years, again I went to the school competition, festival, so whatever it is, and from there I got first prize. From there till now,
Wait. So you're telling me that you didn't do any grades?
No.
YouTube was your educator, your instructor.
Yeah, actually, in fact,
brilliant.
I would have watched around more than thousands of GBs of videos for the past 14 years. So YouTube is my tutor.
Oh my! Are you guys listening? I mean, that is the future clearly. So no, I don't mean to render you tutors jobless. I mean, it's beautiful having a tutor, but then not everyone has the luxury of going to a tutor, and this and YouTube being an instructor like this is.
Thank God I had a good internet connection.
I remember. So we have Alan and I have played in several bands before. We have created music together before, and I've seen that he was very new to rock music. You were,
yes,
right?
Yes.
And then you just went into this, I don't know, you just delved deep right into it. You just started playing you've been playing it for decades. How do you do that? How do you just pick it up just like that in a snap?
Right, every human being has an aura. So when a boy sings, I just get that aura of the music. So it just comes to me. I know the basic scales, chords, so I know how C sharp sounds, like an E major sounds, like an F sharp minor sounds. So when she's singing, I know which chord to play, which color chord, which chord to add to get more colors, so all those things.
Wow, we're going to get a little deeper into that later.
Yeah.
So how are you so good with your theory? I have seen how you just hum a tune and you pick up all those notes. Again, don't tell me it's YouTube. I'm not going to believe you.
See, when I was a kid, I used to go to temples, churches. So when I stand there, I basically listen to the music which is coming from temple, the morning mantras, the morning ragas, and then even church, mosque, whatever it is. So then I listen, I keep that in my mind, I go home and I try to find it out, where the hell is this raga or this mantra, or where it is happening. So I'll be figuring out, I won't get it in the first. So gradually when I that practice of holding the music in your mind, coming back home and then figuring out where it is, so that helped me. Then gradually I found out that all the music follow almost all the same pattern kind of things. If you figure out one song, then later on, if the same kind of pattern comes, you will know which chords to apply because you have already experienced in the previous.
Right.
So it's like a pattern kind of thing. So yes, basically I'm a Carnatic musician. So there are 72 ragas in Carnatic music. So there are sub-derivatives and derivatives. So 72 Malakarta ragas and Jeni ragas. So that 72 ragas, they have their own emotions and expressions. So if you feel angry, there's another raga, another scale dedicated to angry. If you feel hungry, there's another scale dedicated to when you feel hungry, to make humans feel hungry, for love, for lust, for happiness. There are each raga dedicated for each human emotions. So what I'm gonna play is a Carnatic raga.
Okay.
So this raga, the name of this raga is called Kamavardhini or Panduvirali. In North India, in East India, it's differently. So what essentially this raga or this scale means, this raga evokes a feeling of lust. It's pure lust and the mistake which we humans do out of lust. So these two emotions and feelings this raga convey. Let me play that raga. So next I'll be playing a raga called Kalyani Raga. So what this raga invokes in a human being's mind is nostalgia. Maybe friendship, teacher-student relationship, nostalgia. Oh, I miss my college, I miss my friends. So that kind of nostalgia.
Right.
Plus a secondary feeling. Secondary feeling in the sense this raga is used in auspicious situations like marriage, all those function, birthdays, marriage, and on those days. So it goes like this. It's mostly used for auspicious situations like marriage, mostly for
Right.
Brahmin wedding. They use.
Wow.
Yeah.
So it's played on that.
It's played on the Nadaswaram.
Nadaswaram. Lovely. I mean, I wouldn't recognize it if I heard it.
Yeah.
That's very interesting. Can you play us another one? Something
Okay,
on the more mellow, dark side, maybe?
On the dark side.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. There are too many ragas on the dark side.
Your favorite. Your personal favorite.
Okay. But in ancient India, there was a raga called Hamir Kalyani. It's a derivative of Kalyani. So people use that for very heart-touching romantic songs. It goes like this. So what the specialty of this raga is, it has two madhyamam we call it, sa re ga ma, two ni. So
Right.
it is actually absent in Western music, where we follow a blank kind of a musicality. So here the singer has to be a brilliant singer. So the variety goes is like. So when he sings the ma, that ma has a different meaning, and that ma has a different meaning, and that is the first ni, and the the second knee is like a conclusion, and the first knee like a tension, like why did you leave me, like I'm yours, you're mine. So it is, each note is conveying that kind of an emotion. So
you're an architect.
Yes.
Okay, and now you're a teacher.
Yeah.
So you're teaching architecture and interior design,
Yes.
is that it?
Yes.
So how do you balance it out? So you come back home and play your music?
Yes. Sure.
Now, you said that there is a connection between architecture and music for you.
Yeah.
And that's why you find so much of satisfaction doing it.
Yeah.
Can you tell me why you think so?
Yeah. See, actually, before taking architecture, music has already touched me from 5th standard. So when I reached college, that's when I took architecture, all those things. So the first day in architecture school, when you enter my department, there's a quote: "Architecture is frozen music." This was said by an architect. So architecture is frozen music. So that quote actually, like, okay, architecture is frozen music. So frozen of something is architecture. So what if I melt it? So the reverse process. So there's a connection between music and architecture. It's almost all this philosophy.
So this brings us to the end of this JamToast session, and we thought we'll have a little jam before we wrap up. Don't you think so?
Yep, sure. We'll do it.
If before that, I'll just ask you, if you have to describe your musical journey in a nutshell, in one, maybe a sentence, what would it be?
One sentence?
No, less than that, more than that, I don't know. Less than that, preferably. A
I'll
word.
explain. Blissful.
Blissful.
Yeah.
Wow. I think that should be the aim of every musician, right?
Yes.
Just to stay blissful in music.
Music. That's
Absolutely. So on this note, let's jam. So should we?
Yeah.
So Diamonds and Rust. So this is a very special version of Joan Baez's Diamonds and Rust, because we are going to culminate it with Judas Priest chorus of the song. Yeah.
Cool.
Well, I'll be damned, here comes your ghost again, but that's not unusual. It's just that the moon is full and you happen to call. And here I sit, hand on the telephone, hearing a voice I've known a couple of lifetimes ago, turning into the phone. 10 years ago, you brought me some cufflinks, you brought me something. If you're offering me diamonds and rust, I've already paid. Now I see you standing all around with brown leaves falling and snow in your hair. Now you're smiling even though waiting back from you tell over Washington Square. All breath comes on white clouds, mingles and hangs in the air. Speaking strictly for me, we both could have died then and there. Diamonds, diamonds and rust. I don't need no more diamonds, diamonds and rust. I don't need no more diamonds, diamonds and rust. I don't need no more diamonds, diamonds and rust. Diamonds, diamonds and rust. Thank you so much for that. That was absolutely beautiful. It's just wonderful singing with you. What was that thing? I think I'm going to engage you in that conversation in another session of JamToast. So yeah. Thank you so much. Alrighty. So now, the tradition of, the whole process of being a jam toastist isn't complete unless you've had jam toast. Alright? So I'm going to formally and officially convert you into a jam toastist. Please have, oh, he's taking the whole plate. Wow, thanks. Thanks for serving me some. Okay, help yourself. This is yours.
Okay, can I have?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
It's all yours. So now we're going to do a very special session where we are going to create something original right here